Greetings and salutations. I'm Zook, your lovable player today, actually. I'm actually playing today, and the game will be run by my lovely mix. What's your name again?
Hi, I'm Cass.
Yay. We're also joined with Dolphy and Sig, and we're playing DnD5e. Kaz will be running today's game. Before we begin, I do want to do a couple of announcements. All of the music you will be hearing today is from Kevin MacLeod's Incompetech. Go to incompetech.com. And all of that is royalty free, so we don't get DMCA striked. Yay! A lot of the miniatures you will be seeing today is actually from Hero Forge, who have given me the right to use them in my streams. Thank you very much. They've also given me an affiliate link, so if you're interested in doing that and you're watching on YouTube, the affiliate link is in the description below. As far as that goes, I'm pretty sure that is everything that I need to announce. And yeah, take it away, DM.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out which of the... I'm not familiar with the music.
What tone do you want it to have?
Nice and calm.
Soothing.
Calm? I do have... Let's see.
Ooh.
That works. That's fine.
I'll play DJ.
Okay, I appreciate you so much. Okay. How do I change the map?
Click on... What are you trying to bring it to? Because the click on the X. Yeah.
Loading.
And then you change it on the... then you click on the name and it'll pop it right up.
It's back loading.
It's loaded on mine.
It's not on mine.
Is it loaded on everybody else's?
I don't know. What am I supposed to be looking at?
Is there a map?
Trees?
There's
Yes.
a map.
Yes. With a crater and a
Yeah.
house.
Okay, yeah, it's
And-
over yours now.
Okay, yeah,
Like a
now it's going.
Stonehenge looking thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Maybe places you guys will visit at some point. Future-ish. Not today, though.
Places.
Oh,
Places.
today, though. Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay. Today, our story starts with the sun settling over the sleepy town of Narkalta, which is right here on the coast.
Okay. Apps.
You guys are here. Okay.
On the map, on the map, on the map, on the map.
What's the weather like today?
It's overcast. It's kind of. It feels like it would be foggy if it were either later in the night or earlier in the morning.
Mhm.
But yes, the sleepy town of Narkalta, built on the cliffs overlooking the Memnerian Sea. Lifts carry people and cargo down to the docks, full of local fishing boats and small cargo ships that travel along the shores. It's a beautiful sight, honestly, though the smell takes some getting used to. Julian, this is a town familiar to you. You tend to stop in Narkalta many times a year, making you a pseudo-local. The food is decent so long as there's not a new guy in the kitchen and the fish is fresh. It's quiet, out of the way, and private, with enough of an influx of new fishers and sailors that strangers aren't treated as an oddity. And it's an easy place to lay low in if you know where to go. And you kinda know where to go. Fern,
Place.
Hello.
you've been traveling in a general north-ish direction since leaving your clan. It's been slow going, since, there hasn't really been a map to use. And you've come across a small town or village upon occasion, but you finally reached the northern sea and the town of Narkalta. You've been told that should you want to go further north, this would be your best bet. If you even want to go further north, you don't really know where you're supposed to be going from here. Lucky.
Grandpa noises.
Peace.
Confused grandpa noises. You spent the last couple weeks or so on a merchant ship heading south to find yourself in Narkalta. It's been a strange experience for you, and that's saying something, but you're finally on dry land again.
Yay.
The sun is setting, your clothes are damp from the sea spray, and it's been a long and uncomfortable trip. You need a hot meal and a warm place to sleep before you figure out your next steps.
That sounds like a good idea.
You each find yourselves at the only inn in town, the tavern known as the Salty Spigot, which would be right there.
Okay. Yay.
Okay.
Staring into a fire, a candle, a lantern, the dancing and crackling flame brings you back to perhaps not the most pleasant of memories. Fire set you each out on this path, as did a feather. What are you all doing?
I'll let somebody else go. I don't want to just jump into it.
Food.
How tall is this door?
It's about 6 foot tall, so you only have to stoop a little bit.
Okay.
Aw.
Because it is a tavern, it's made for a wide variety of folk.
Okay, thank God. I won't have too many difficulties squeezing through the door. However, before I go in, are these bushes?
They're little flowering bushes, yes.
Uh-oh.
I wish to pet the bushes.
Oh my
gently.
god.
Okay, strange person.
He's
like-
going to tend to the bushes that are flowering, okay?
I love it.
I mean, makes sense.
He's a
Roll a
nature
plant
grandpa.
handling check.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I wouldn't say
Excellent.
that to Sig, because Sig, you know that that's not a thing.
I know it's not a thing, but I'm gonna roll animal handling instead.
Hey,
what? I rolled a
that's actually pretty
22.
good.
I mean, what's your nature?
My
Yeah.
nature would be a +3, so that's a 19.
They are very happy plants.
Okay, good. Are there any mushrooms?
Not here.
Dang it.
Tia, by the way, you might have to reset up your
Cameras.
cameras.
What do you mean?
The shift 1, shift 2, you know,
The camera shortcuts.
because
Oh, well,
it's
yeah,
a
'cause
different
I have-
table.
Well, not only that, but I have to do it every time because I never figured out how to save them.
Oh, it's control. Control 1 will save the spot, and shift 1, well,
No, I
control
know,
number,
but it doesn't carry over between sessions.
Really? It does for me? That's so weird.
Yeah, not for
It's 'cause
me.
you're
That's
the DM,
bummer.
Usually.
Yeah, it's probably because you're hosting it, Lovey.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oops.
It's fine. It takes me all of like 5 minutes to set them. No, not even. 5 minutes is an exaggeration. It takes me like 2 seconds to really set up the cameras. Well, with this one, I don't really need anything from off the table. I can just stay on the table.
Right.
Not like with Pokemon where I actually need the little thing down at the end of the screen.
Okay, so you said that I'm hungry. I need food.
Oh, you would probably appreciate a hot meal because you've been on a ship the last couple weeks.
All right, clear the way, clear the way. I hop up on the bar. I don't care if there was anyone
Like-
actually in front of me. I was still saying clear the way.
Like literally on the bar.
No,
Cold
probably
Clarifying. I'm
on
clarifying.
a stool. So my nose is just peeking over the bar because I'm a gnome. I guess I'll describe myself a little bit. Kind of wearing rough, odd clothing. It's adorned. It's like a mixture between like what you would imagine like a tribal outfit plus like if you mixed it with urban together is basically what he's wearing. He's got like pointed shoes. At his belt, he's got 2 crescent scimitars. And I think that's basically all I'll say. The rest is on my mini. And he'll he'll hop up to the bar stool. All right, where can I get some service around here?
And just down the bar, you hear, "Where can I get some service here?" And you're and you look over, and there's a Kenku behind the bar.
Do I know what a kenku
Excellent.
is?
Do you know what a kanku is?
Let's leave it up to the die. All right. Here.
You know what a kanku
I
is.
know what a kenku is. I'll just kind of like roll my eyes a little bit.
You really do.
All right, yeah, I'll take the meal. I'll take whatever you got ready. I'm hungry. It's been a long trip.
And in someone else's voice, the kanku will just croak out, "One meal."
Yeah, make it a glass of ale too, or a mug, biggest mug, large mug.
Large mug, and he'll pour you the mug of ale and set it down for you.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love birds.
I rolled randomly to see which barkeeper you guys would get, and it was the kanku.
Yeah, kenku can't
At
talk.
least-
They don't have their own
At
voices.
least Barrick isn't here
Yep.
to run up our tab.
It's fair. Yes.
That is fair. All right, yeah. Other than that, I'll just I'll sit at the bar and I'll kind of scan the bar. Who's in the tavern? Is it like busy at this time of day? What time of day is it?
It's heading into dusk. You see a lot of the locals who are done with their day's work.
Yep.
Some of them are here just so they get out of their homes for a little bit. And you see a decent variety of races in here. There's a couple dwarves, a halfling, a turtle, a gnome.
A turtle. Wow.
Yeah. There is a turtle sitting at what looks to be a sturdier bench than most of the other tables have.
Yeah. I imagine they're a little bit more
Monkey
rare than a lot of the other races.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit. Especially, well, not so much here because it is a sort of trying to think of words. They're local around this sea area.
So it's like a nexus port area where a lot of people will. Yeah. Okay.
Well, they're local around the sea in general.
Yeah.
That you guys are located near.
Right.
So
Right.
further inland, yes, they're more rare, but
Okay. Well, you can go to somebody else because I'm gonna sit down, just kind of look around, enjoy the warm weather, probably, dry up a little bit or warm up by the fire after I get my meal and stuff. But other than that, I'm just gonna hang out until something happens.
Fern, you have
Oh,
tended
wow.
the plants.
Okay, they are happy, they are good. I'm going to try to squeeze my way through this door.
Instead of
It's not that hard to squeeze through. It's wide enough for dwarves to get through and tall enough for at least some of the taller humans.
I still have to hunch down a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
So I turn and I see this hulking figure, and I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, jeez, who let the fucking monster in here?"
Are you
Kind of-
from Brooklyn? Like, what?
Nailed it.
What? What is that accent? Come on.
It's a Boston accent.
We're performing Grease now, are we? God, I should watch Grease.
So yeah,
again.
he's just gonna look up and just look at the big furry man that just walked in.
Grandpa will look around like, I've been in one of these before, I think.
You probably have. You have found that they seem to be a decent source of both food and information.
I need to check my pockets. Do I have any gold?
I don't know. Do you have gold?
We're gonna leave that to the dice. We're gonna leave that to a D6.
I do not know what they are.
Nope. I don't have any gold.
Nice.
Fern is broke, so he's just going to casually go sit in a stool that looks like it could
Support.
potentially hold his weight.
Yeah. There are some sturdier looking seats, both for the turtle, and dwarves are really heavy for their size.
dwarves are just made out of pure fucking rock and stone.
And rage.
Almost, yeah. That's the running theory, anyways.
If there's a waitress nearby, he will ask if he can have a cup of water, hoping that it doesn't run up any money.
Yeah. A halfling man will actually run back and get you a cup of water.
Thank you.
Do I hear this?
I don't know, do you hear this?
Do I?
You hear Fern just asking for a cup of water?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why not. It's not terribly loud in here.
Okay. Can I roll an insight check to see if they're preferring water or if they are, like, not able to order anything?
Go ahead.
Oh, I like rolling things.
I know.
Why I play D&D. Ooh.
So Fern, what does
It's literally both.
It's literally both.
It's literally both. He literally cannot afford to buy anything, and he does like water.
But, like, do I get that he may have preferred something else to water?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay, perfect.
He's a water drinker.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, he'll mind his own business then. And, yeah.
Okay. Julian, what are you doing?
Julian's going to settle in at one of the tables, you know.
It's your table.
No. My table. Gonna settle in at my table. And going to order some food and drink.
I mean, at this point, you don't even need to order it. They just bring it to you. They know what you like.
Is there a chronometer?
Here, no.
Okay. Was there one outside? Like, is there like a town hall or something with a clock on the outside?
No, they're not overly dependent on technology here, and they had an issue with the last clock where it would just keep tarnishing and rusting, so it's like, not worth the issue.
Was there like a
Okay.
sundial or anything that I could track time with?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It is entirely up to your
I will
internal
make
clock.
a mental note of the shadows then. And I am going to basically just make a survival check if you're okay with that, just to
Sure.
see if I can tell what time. Okay.
Nope.
That's not good.
You don't know what time it is.
Okay.
You've spent so long
Absolutely
on that boat, you don't remember what time is.
Okay.
Fuck, dude.
So I'm just gonna like wait for my food, hold my stomach a little bit.
No time for you.
Pretty much.
When Fern thinks that no one is looking, and no one may be looking and paying attention to this outlandish man, he will pull a mushroom out of his pocket and just nom on it.
Cool.
Okay.
Mushies.
Mushroom is friend.
Mushroom is friend.
Julian, with your passive perception, you would probably see this.
Yeah, probably.
And-
Julian has a very strict mind my own goddamn business.
Which is fair,
Policy, though.
considering what you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky, you don't have to wait very long for your food. It smells like they've had a stew cooking pretty much all day that they just pull from for customers.
What kind of veggies are in it?
Veggies.
Whichever ones.
There's some potatoes.
Yep.
You recognize those. There's some carrots, but it's mostly meat. It's a fish stew.
Okay. I begin eating.
Okay.
Enjoying specific parts more than others.
Yep.
Are you being
Okay.
picky about your veggies? Is that what you're saying?
What?
No, he does that. I like veggies.
So yeah, I'm just gonna eat. Kind of look around, look at the patron. How close to Fern am I?
You're sitting at the bar. You're probably about 15 feet away.
15 feet. How many stools down? Are there people between us?
Fern, are you sitting at a table or at the bar?
Probably at the bar because it's taller.
Okay. Let's say there's like 3 empty stools between you guys.
Okay. So I'm going to take my plate, and I'm just gonna kind of shimmy in my seat a little bit and be like, huh, and just slide my plate over one seat and then hop over, and decide that I don't like this seat either, and then I'm gonna do it again over one more, and then, God, are all the seats in this place just rickety pieces of shit? Am I right? And then he slides over one more, so he's just right next to Fern. So you from here?
Are you speaking with me?
No, I'm talking to the other furry big guy behind you.
Fern looks that way.
Yes, I'm talking to you, you fucking lunkhead.
I do not get up very often.
That's fine. Name's Lucky. How you doing? He holds his hand out.
Fern looks at your hand for a second, and then it's just like, okay, and shakes it because he's probably seen people shake hands before. It's just like, this is a custom I've seen before. I should probably acknowledge it.
Okay, well, I guess I'm hoping you're not from here then, because you're fucking weird.
I am not from here, no.
That's fine. Well, so, what's your name? What do I call you? Big furry guy? I don't know.
You may call me Fern.
Fern. Alright.
It's a much easier name than any of the elven names, so...
Hey, I speak Elvish. What, you think I ain't educated?
No. It's just that they have long, complicated names and lots of tongue twisters.
God, you fucking telling me. Well,
Yeah, he is.
so, do you typically just drink water and eat shrooms, or... I mean, to each their own, but... You want something actually to eat? I could buy you a meal or something.
I would have no way of repaying the debt.
Now, did I fucking say that you were gonna repay my debt, or did I say I was gonna buy you a fucking meal?
Soft grandpa noise.
Alright, another meal right here. With this guy. Get him a drink, too. What the fuck is this water shit?
The Kenku will tilt his head at you, Fern, like asking what you want.
Just shrugs.
Nah, he wants that top shelf shit right there. He points to this bottle at the top of the shelf.
Now, the Kenku looks up at the bottle you're pointing at and looks back at you. Looks back up at the bottle, looks back at you. And he seems bemused.
Did I fucking stutter? What, you
Sure.
think I can't pay for it?
I'll take the top bottle.
Fuzzy Grandpa is not confrontational, apparently.
No, Fuzzy Grandpa is not.
Apparently Lucky is.
Lucky, you hear him make a sound, and then the Kenku is laughing at you.
Why? Can I make an
Just because-
insight check?
You don't need to make an insight check because he does not believe you can pay for it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. Really now?
this is a challenge.
Hey, I said I'm good for it. I'm good for it. You gotta make this personal.
He'll tilt his head. Money first.
Okay, out of character, how much money do I have?
I don't know, Dave. How much money do you have?
I don't know. You never gave us money.
Let's say you have 20 gold. Each of you, well, except for Fern, because apparently he's broke.
He is broke.
Julian and Lucky can have 20 gold.
Okay, I will put that in my thing where I will promptly forget it exists.
Yep.
Come on. Look,
where do I put that?
You and me, we're friends here. So let's just get past this whole business bullshit. You just get me that fucking bottle, and I'll pour you a drink too, and we'll have a good time together. I cast friends.
Okay.
Which gives me advantage on charisma checks.
Does he have to make a save against that, or?
No, it just gives me advantage.
Okay.
So
Make
I
a roll.
basically, yeah, I get a roll.
Oh, here we go.
I
was like, where the fuck?
However, after the duration of the spell, the creature is notified that I cast magic on them.
It is aware.
It is aware afterwards, yes. Alright, so I'm gonna get into trouble, guys.
God.
We've been playing for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hey, that's not horrible. 12 plus persuasion, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, so 11.
Ferd is just watching this interaction and his tail is like swaying slightly and he's just like slightly amused because he doesn't really understand what's going on, and he looks at the barkeep and he's just like, I'll just take one of your most mild wines, please.
And now Julian's paying attention because this is entertaining.
Julian,
Mm-hmm.
make a perception roll for me.
Oh,
my
Jesus. Where is it? There. No, wrong thing. Where is the dice? Oh, there we go. I think I need to replace the battery in my thing soon. Probably not.
No.
You said
There's
perception?
a lot of bottles up there on the top shelf that are really expensive.
Well, I got
So
a 9.
you're not surprised that the Kenku is again laughing at Lucky.
Yep.
Good lord.
Kenku he laughs again, shaking his head, and he'll pour you a glass of... It's not the best wine, but it tastes decent.
So that's how
I
it's
mean,
gonna
I
be.
don't think Fern's very picky about what he drinks.
Yeah, and he also provides you another bowl too. So that's set down for you.
All right. I see how it is. I'll just
I do appreciate the gesture, though.
slink to myself. I don't really respond. I'll give a nod, yeah, like, but I won't actually say anything verbally, and he'll just continue eating, as his plan didn't work. So he's pouting a bit. And after
Well, now
a
that Fern
minute,
doesn't have to worry about paying for food, he'll just happily eat what's put in front of him.
and after a minute, the Kenku is going to know that I cast friends on it.
So after a couple minutes, and the Kenku is processed that you attempted to use magic to influence him, he'll reach up and grab this bottle. And you pointed at it because it looks like it's the most expensive one there. And it is. It has silver filigree around the blue glass, and it's inset with the little gems. And he'll put it on the counter with his hand still around it and go, 10 platinum.
Are you fucking high? Get the shit out of my face. 10 platinum. You're fucking crazy. I like you. You're crazy.
10 platinum.
Get the
For
fuck
one
out of here.
glass.
The one glass? Get the fuck out of here.
And he'll laugh again and put it back up on the top shelf.
Oh my god.
It is an elvish wine. It
Of
is
course it
very
is.
expensive.
Oh, it's elvish? Oh, never fucking mind then.
both of you guys would have seen the Elvish writing on the bottle. So
Oh yeah, now he's denying that he wants it. Any like low insight check will know that he's just playing it off like he doesn't want it anymore.
with your passive insight, Julian, you totally know he's bluffing.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
You have never seen anybody get a drink out of that bottle, but they still have it because it's really expensive.
Yeah.
And it's more to show off than anything else.
Makes sense.
Okay.
After I finish eating, I will throw down the money for both of our meals, though.
It's stew and some basic drinks. It's like a silver.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So real quick.
It's very fishy stew because there's a lot of fish in it. But
Right.
Fishy.
So it's a silver?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw down one gold. I'm just gonna slide it forward, and I'll just look at the bartender and be like, "Hey, we're friends, right? You know I was just fucking with you." And I just kind of, that's basically me trying to make amends, olive branch sort of thing.
He'll pick up the coin and mimicking someone else would go, "No hard feelings." And in the background you hear the halfling go, "Hey!"
Yeah, Lucky will let out a chuckle and go, yeah, just kind of probably finish eating and turn around in the stool and just kind of look at the bar. Is there any like music and stuff playing, or?
There's no music. There's not really any musicians local to the area.
Okay.
And most of the sailors and whatnot, they just want to chill. They don't want to perform.
All right. If no one else wants to do anything, my character will just kind of go. Is there like a stage or anything, or is it just not built for that?
It's not really built for that. There is an open area over by the fireplace where you imagine sometimes they tell stories and whatnot, but...
Sure. Yeah, I'll just pull up a chair, and I'll take out my flute, and I'll just start playing a little melody.
Roll a performance check.
That one I'm not horrible at. But the dice will disagree with me right here.
Probably, yeah. They do that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
From time to time.
Oh, it's not too bad. It's an 11. It's an 11. That's, you know.
Yeah.
Not the worst.
Yeah.
It's pleasant, and you fumble with the notes here or there, but it's not overly noticeable. It doesn't ruin the flow of the music. And some of the patrons will turn and look at you like, "Fuck is he doing?" before just going back to their meal. It's some of them do look appreciative, like it's kind of nice to have some music after their work day.
Like this part of the song that's playing right now, that's kind of what you can imagine. For Tia, it's like a do 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 do.
Okay.
So it's a very calm sort of melody.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like go over anyone's meal. I'm just basically relaxing after a long trip. I'm not doing it for tips or anything like that.
How long are you gonna play music for?
Until I get tired and go to bed.
Is that going to be more or less than an hour?
DM. How long has it been? That is completely up to you. You told me I forgot about time.
Yep. Well, it's been about half an hour since you've gotten off the boat.
Okay.
So, let's see.
Uh-oh. Leaving after the dice is never good.
It's always the best.
At some point when the music starts to trail off, you recognize that you are almost out of time.
Yeah, so I'll just finish off the song and I'll be like... I'll look around and just kind of take my flute, tap it to my head like I'm like basically saluting people, put it in my bag, and then just really, really quickly get the fuck out of there. I'm
Well, that's
I'm
fun.
running. Like, oh shit.
Are you running
Julian, just-
outside, or are you...
Somewheres.
Where are you going?
Good question. I have not gotten an inn room yet, have I? Is this also an inn?
It is an inn. It's the only inn in town, so...
Okay,
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure. I let him roll an insight check on you, you get to roll an insight check on him.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna run outside.
I am actually also going to roll an insight check because I'm curious.
Right. That's a 17. What
I
do
am kind
know?
of a mind your business kind of person. However,
Yeah, I'm not being deceptive about this. I did the way I described it. I was
Or-
not being deceptive,
Your passive insight,
10.
Julian, is 16, so...
which beats my passive deception of 12. So I
Yeah.
am not conspicuous.
Yeah. So what would they get from that roll?
Yeah. Basically, with those two rolls, or the passives as well, there's definitely he suddenly remembered. He was in the zone. He was just enjoying himself, playing music, and then he realized what time it was or how late it was, and he realized that he had to get the fuck out of there now. He is basically bolting outside.
outside.
Yeah, so I run here. I basically turn around. I'm just like stop. I don't know if you guys are following me, but this is what he's doing. He's gonna stop in the middle of the road. He's gonna like look around, sees a big tree over there, and he's just gonna dart to the tree and hide.
He's hiding in the tree. Okay.
Curious.
Fern, you see him run past the window?
Very curious.
Oh great.
Might as well go out there. Fern is like very curious.
That's a 12 on stealth.
You know what? I'm also very nosy. I'm now
this
nosy.
action has like drawn a crowd.
So I'm not even gonna make you guys roll because he rolled so badly on his stealth. Your passive perception. You hear the rustling of the branches up in the tree, and can deduce that's where he went.
Julian looks up into the tree. What are you doing?
Hey, can't you see I'm trying to have some fucking privacy here?
You're in a tree in public. Probably not.
Shit.
Well, if it's privacy that you need, I'm going to cast Bolt Earth.
Oh no.
And I'm just
Yeah,
going
true.
to erect walls around the tree.
Oh god. So how high up in the tree am I? Because it's 5 feet, right?
What's your jumping? How high would you have climbed? Is the question.
Well, how big is the tree? How high is the tree?
It's a decently sized tree. The tallest branches that could probably support your weight are about 40 feet up.
Okay, then that defeats the purpose. But there is basically a small barrier now that is probably taller than the gnome around the tree.
So I just kind of like I'm like behind a bunch of branches. I'm just trying to look, but because of my stealth, I'm not doing a very good job. All right. Look, can you just fucking turn around, please?
Julian's just gonna turn around.
Fern does the same thing. just turn.
I'm gonna say I'm out of spells because that's the only reason he'd be doing this.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of hop down and peek around the corner. Okay. Look, I ain't from around here. Okay, and I don't know. This is weird. Why am I even fucking telling you this? I don't know who you are. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
Fern is tending to the plants nearby.
Why'd you guys follow me?
Because you ran out of the tavern like your ass was on fire?
Yes. Still tending to the plants.
Alright. Look, I ain't a gnome. Alright, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I ain't a fucking gnome, okay? And, well, I didn't want people here to know that already. But... What was that roll for?
Nobody else is paying attention. It's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Just the nosy elf.
Yep.
And, so I'm just going to peek out from the corner just a little bit. And, yeah. So, let's swap that over.
Are you a bunny?
And the ear comes out first, followed by a furry bunny face.
Excellent.
Bunny.
Would I know what he is? If I took a glance?
If both of you have dealings with Fae, possibly.
Yes.
Yeah.
What would I roll for that?
Arcana? Maybe?
I
I don't know. It's your setting. Weird.
I would say Arcana or Nature, depending
It's
on
the
what
same
information.
either way. So probably not because I just rolled in all of a 7.
This is the
apparently
first
just-
time you've seen a bunny person.
I rolled... Where'd my nature go? I just lost it. I rolled a 9.
Wow. Oh, I thought you had a +9. I understood that incorrectly. I was like, what?
Ow.
Friend, you've heard that there are some humanoids that are more animal-like, but you've never really dealt with any of them before due to seclusion. Julian.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bunny.
Yeah, that is a bunny. That is a whole bunny.
that is one whole bun.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Julian starts digging through his bag for a minute.
What?
No.
And kind of scratch the back of his head. Look, I don't know. There have been some towns that, let's just say they weren't exactly accommodating to my kind.
I don't know what you are, but there are, I'm not sure if you've noticed, a rather large array of species.
well, to be fucking honest, I don't know what I am either. So it makes two of us. But yeah. I mean, look at this big guy. I see what you're saying. Like, maybe there are some places that are more accepted, but I don't know. It's just. Have you ever had someone threaten to pelt you? It's not a good feeling.
Close enough.
All right, we'll explore that a little bit later.
Another question. Of
No.
A magic, non-in-character question.
Okay.
Is it possible to use disguise on someone else?
The
Um,
ability disguise or a disguise
The
kit?
disguise self, no, it's specifically for yourself.
Never mind then.
Julian puts a hat on Lucky's head.
All right, so I know who this guy is. Bird. Who the hell are you?
Julian.
Julian. Are you from here?
No, but I'm here often enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, your judgment. Am I gonna get fucking slaughtered alive if I go in there looking like this?
No.
I believe her.
I mean, Julian's pretty deadpan about it, but he is being genuine.
Right.
I mean, you did see a turtle and a kenku in there, and
All right. I guess maybe I'm making a big deal over nothing. I don't know. But all right. Well, now I'm fucking embarrassed. You guys are looking at me like now I feel like the weird guy. Look, I'm just gonna get an in room. I'm gonna go to bed. All right. Yeah. And he'll awkwardly walk away.
I'm gonna say that.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say that Julian's already set up his room.
yeah, Julian, you've probably been in town for a couple days, so.
What is this building over here? Or area? Or location?
That
Yes.
that is a temple. Open air temple.
So yeah, he'll kind of sheepishly kind of look around the street, see if anyone's noticing him, and he'll just kind of step out into the light and kind of see if anyone's paying attention to him, I guess.
Nope.
No one cares.
God damn, now I feel like an attention whore.
I mean,
I feel like there's this inner monologue, this voice inside my head that is harassing me right now.
Are you saying you have anxiety?
No, I'm saying there's a fucking dungeon master who's laughing at me. Never mind, I'll tell you later. I'm gonna go find the inn.
okay.
Need to go.
You go back into the tavern.
Yay! I'm a different person now. They'll never know. I'm gonna go up to the.
Julian's gonna sigh and go in.
I'm just gonna go up to the keg. Go. Yeah, don't ask. I need a room.
Fuzzy.
I'll just face palm a little bit.
He'll get you a key to a room.
And I go to bed. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm defeated.
Defeated bunny. Okay, what are you guys doing?
Burton really doesn't want to go squeezing through the door again, so he's actually gonna go take a nap against this tree.
Fine. And
It's
Julian
getting to
goes to
be-
bed?
Yeah, it's getting to be nighttime, yes.
Yes.
All right, bedtime.
Okay.
Eat. Sleepy time.
Sleepy time.
Yes.
Nappy nap nap.
Yay! Okay.
Okay. Into morning.
Into morning.
Unless there's nighttime shenanigans.
Nope.
No.
What
Wow.
does happen, however, is you will your passive perception is good enough that you all wake up to yelling out in the
No.
street.
God fucking damn it! Oh, get up.
Disgruntled grandpa noises.
Grandpa.
Is there a
Grandpa, like,
window
goes
where I
in.
can see where the noise is coming from?
You can't see where the noise is coming from, but it sounds like it's coming from over here-ish.
I will go
Okay.
investigate.
Yeah, why not?
I'm already outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Grandpa probably gets there first.
And what you see is there's a halfling. And he seems to be arguing with with one of the local town guard, who honestly looks like he just woke up.
That's a fucking mood.
And it doesn't take you guys very long to get out there. There are some other people peeking out, yet you get the feeling that there's not usually a whole lot of commotion here. Because people come here to mind their own fucking business.
Yep.
Alright, well, I definitely didn't come here to mind my own fucking business, so... I'm gonna walk up to somebody and be like, hey, what's going on? What's happening?
You're here to mind everyone else's business.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on? Come on.
And town guard he'll give a very tired sort of wave to almost dismiss you. But the halfling turns and looks like, these guys won't do anything to find my daughter.
Your daughter?
My daughter.
Investing your kin. Fern has now activated grandpa mode. He is intrigued. He wants to know more. He wishes to help. He takes a step forward.
Oh, look, this fucking guy.
Fern stepping forward makes town guard kind of like lean back a little bit, like, oh no.
What do you expect from a fucking town god?
Yeah. Julian, you actually recognize this halfling.
Do I?
Yep, he owns the local farm. So usually he's a nice guy. He makes sure that people get what they need. He treats employees fairly, but
But
well, there are some rumors that there are issues with the husband.
Uh-oh.
Of course, I don't know any of that, though. Neither does Grandpa.
nope.
So, Grandpa, what were you saying?
Grandpa just wants to know the details of the daughter, where the daughter was last seen. He wishes to find the daughter.
My daughter Sarfi, she came home last night. We had dinner. I woke up. She wasn't in her room. Her chores weren't done. She wasn't there for breakfast. She never does it.
How old we talking here? Is she young? Is this not Laika? Or is she just like teenage rebellion sort of thing?
She's not the rebellious sort.
But we are talking teenage here.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright, if you say so, but look, if we go finding her and she doesn't want to be found, well, that's your problem.
If Sarsi had any problem, she knows she can talk to us.
Alright. Look, I know what it's like to lose kin, so I'll help. Seems like Grandpa's. He is chomping at the bits too.
Furious grandpa nodding.
I appreciate you're more helpful than these guys. And he jerks a
Hey, come
thumb
on.
over at the town guard.
Let's be fair. That could be out of his fucking jurisdiction for all we know. Like, let's not pretend to know what his situation is here. The main point is, we'll find your daughter, all right?
Thanks. To be honest, I heard some bumbling around in the middle of the night, but that's not uncommon when Cav gets home.
When who?
Cav. My husband, he works at the tavern, so he gets home late.
Not that fucking Kenku, is it?
No, he's a halfling.
Oh, good. Jesus Christ. Alright, so he'll kind of like scan the area and then notice Julian right behind him. Jesus! How do you do that?
Do what?
I don't know, I just turn around and you're there.
Called walking.
Called walking.
Oh, so I'm the
One-
one getting sassed now.
One sarcastic, one genuinely wishes to answer.
Yeah.
Same word.
Yup.
I feel attacked.
But no one
Alright.
is doing harm to you.
Oh, never mind. All right, so let's get down to business. Out of character to defeat the Huns. I had to. I'm sorry. So where do we start? I mean, what was the last place you saw?
The last place I saw her was home.
Guess what lead us there? What do you think? We'll kind of look at the others.
I mean, inspecting the home might give information.
Yeah.
I mean, know your prey, right? I know it's a weird way to describe it, but if we know more about the daughter, the more we know about where she might have run off to, or who might have taken her, if that's the case.
Yup.
Okay.
Mhm.
We live at the edge of town, so it's a little bit of a walk.
All right.
But he'll lead you there.
Yeet.
Yeet. Okay.
Button. I have a button.
You do have a button. You have a
There's a
button for
button.
What
this.
kind?
I made you a button. Yes. Button. To
Yep.
scale.
Nice.
Oh. Jeez, and you live
Loading.
here? Oh, it's loading for you?
It's loading for me. Why does it take so long?
I don't know, that's so weird.
It likes to inconvenience you specifically.
Oh, it might be because these ones are not the Discord images. So they're not hosted on Discord, so they're probably taking a little bit longer to communicate with my server. But they'll load it anyways.
Truly.
And, well, I'll just keep going.
'Kay.
Because I can see it on Dave's screen.
Yeah.
It is a really... I'm not gonna say it's big. It covers a lot of ground, yeah. But it was made for shorter folk.
I am short.
There's a barn that looks mostly normal-sized. But beyond that, the rest of the building was made for people, 4 feet and under.
Jeez, this place is fucking huge.
Fern will go check the barn because Fern can't go through the doorway.
The barn is also a little bit on the smaller side. You imagine that they deal with ponies rather than actual horses. But you can at least get through the doors without...
Okay.
Decapitating yourself.
Okay.
Okay. And
Grandpa's almost 8 feet tall. Leave him alone.
on the way over, you would have learned that his name is Tellus. and he'll let you guys in if you want to. Julian, you are going to have to bend a little bit to get through the door.
Yeah. I had him as what, like 5'2", I think.
Barn. Then you guys would be over there.
Features and traits.
You went
Features
in
and
through the
traits.
barn.
To be fair, it would be really funny to see him try to get through one of the doors.
I feel a little bit bad for him going through the barn, so I kind of want to go with him. I'm gonna go with Fern. I feel bad.
All I'm doing is like checking this area for anything that might seem, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you're
Gotta
just
be
kind of
there.
exploring. Okay,
Yeah, I'm kind of like investigating this area.
gotcha.
Investigation Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should roll investigation. Where's my dice?
Yeah.
Found my dice.
Somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's an actual skill called that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a +0 to it, so I rolled a 10. It's just a 10.
It's a barn. It looks like it could use a little bit of cleaning, but nothing seems to be out of place. There's some tools on shelves, all that fun stuff. But all the animals have been let out into the pasture for the morning.
Are
um.
there-
No, go ahead.
I could go back outside. Squeeze my way out. Ugh. Is there any like well-trodden paths from the entrance of the house? Or is it
Yeah,
just-
people come in and out fairly often, and you can see that there are marks from the wheels of the cart.
Are these plants?
Yes.
May I speak with them?
You have speak with plants?
Yes, I have speak
That
with
is
plants.
fantastic.
I am a druid. What do you want
Yes.
from me?
I wasn't sure if you got that already. That's awesome.
Yeah, you can speak with plant.
I'm going to speak with the plants. Yep, you imbue plants within 30 feet of you to a limited sentience and animation, giving you the ability to communicate with you and and follow simple commands. You can question plants about events in a spell's area within the past day, gaining information about creatures that have passed, weather, and other circumstances. I wish to know if they notice the daughter leaving.
Oh, that's fucking good. So wait, does it every plant around you within that radius, or is it just like one specific?
It just says plants within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Plants.
within 30
Wow.
feet.
Well,
So
plural.
so like every blade of grass, you've got a little chorus. Henry Crabgrass.
No!
It lasts for 10 minutes, so.
And I assume,
Oh,
are
that's-
you like focusing on the bush? Is it specifically the bush?
Yeah. I mean, if I need to, I'll like go ask a tree.
That's not the dice I want.
No, I don't know, but that tree over there might.
And you'll see the plants, they kind of rustle a little bit, and you get the sense that they're remembering. No one went, only came.
Could you elaborate more on that, please?
Okay.
Who came?
Trying to think of how to roleplay as a plant.
I think what you just said is like
Uh.
pretty good. I mean, basic concepts, because I can't imagine they have a very good intelligence.
No.
But
It's
speak with
limited
plants is
sentience.
magic. Yeah, yeah. But I still think it's a higher level than speak with animals.
Yep.
So, I don't know if that helps. Up to you, DM. It's your call.
Mm-hmm.
The girl came. The man came. No one left.
Are there any?
That sounds sketchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Let's see. The girl came and the man came and no one left.
The world's shittiest riddle.
Yeah. You wouldn't happen to know if there's any underground. I'm trying to figure out what the fucking word is.
Tunnel.
Not. Yeah, tunnels.
Entrance.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah. Are there any underground tunnels that run through here?
Our roots only find the ones moles dig.
Hmm.
Hmm. I
Thank
shall
you.
speak with these moles.
He will gently pet the bushes.
Yay.
And Fern is just going to wander around now, just asking various types of plants and trees questions to see if he can gather any more information.
Is it
Is it?
It's a range of self, so it's within 30 feet of you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Does that
I
move
don't
with
know
you?
if it travels with you.
I don't know.
Few plants. It is self. Its duration is 10 minutes. It's one action to cast it. Difficult terrain into ordinary terrain, or last for. Plants might be able to perform. Does not enable plants to uproot themselves. If player creatures in the area. It doesn't say. It's your call. It's your call.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Rules as written. Yes, it would travel. Rules as intended, I think it's not supposed to. But whatever you think is better for the story.
Story trumps everything.
That is the way I feel as well.
Mm-hmm.
Story always trumps.
So yeah. So where do you move in that 10 minutes to try to get information?
Maybe I could talk to the trees. He is a very big man. He does have a very long stride.
Yep. So you get over to the bush over here, and
Yeah. Oh, I thought those were trees, but yes.
it's little bushes. You imagine at some points of the year they have berries on them, but not right now. And the bush rustles like it's annoyed. Go away. Go away. Don't eat me. Go away.
I don't plan to eat you. I just have a question.
Yes.
If a bush could squint at you, it would be.
He
Delightful.
gently pets its leaves. In the sense that he's almost pruning it, like in a way that loose leaves would just fall off.
What do you want?
I wish to know what happened to the girl.
I don't see a girl. I only see ponies.
Well, certainly you've seen a girl before.
She brings the ponies out, brings them in, lets them eat me.
A rough life.
I see. Did she bring them out this morning?
No.
No.
And then I hoped they wouldn't come out at all. But here they are.
Hmm.
This is my favorite.
There's unfortunately nothing I can do about your fate.
No.
Oh, very well. Can I cast Cure Wounds on this poor plant?
Do you have druid craft?
I
What?
would let you. No, they don't have druidcraft.
No. I don't know if Cure Wounds
I
would
mean,
do anything to a plant.
technically it's a
Technically it
living
would.
being. Yeah.
Technically, Cure Wounds would help. Just druidcraft is a cantrip. I would have let you do it for free.
Oh, I don't have that one.
Yeah, because a druid craft can do like it can make plants literally bloom. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's pretty cool. You can also make like really bad smells. And it's a cantrip, so you can do it an unlimited amount of time.
Okay. You heal the plant.
I heal the plant for
Yes. Please roll. Yes.
5 HP.
Nice.
It seems a bit greener than it was before.
He moves on.
Okay. Where do you go now?
I'll probably talk with the farm. I don't know, what type of crops are these? Can I talk to the crops?
Technically, you can talk to the crops, but it looks like it's a bunch of wheat.
It's wheat.
Not sure if I'm gonna get anything out of wheat.
Yeah, instead
If
they're
the
gonna be
rose
like, "You better eat
bushes
me."
and the bush didn't see her this morning, the wheat probably hasn't seen her this morning.
Yeah. Disappointment.
Better eat your words.
I guess I'll just wander around now.
Okay. Where in specific are you going?
Why not behind the place?
Oh.
See if there's like anything out of the ordinary back here, since nothing in the front or the other side seem to have seen her.
Okay,
This is like
Well-
the area that I haven't checked yet.
we'll come back to you.
Okay.
Julian and Lucky. You are in the halfling house. Julian, it's a little cramped for you.
Yep.
You don't. You've never felt this tall before?
God.
Yeah,
And,
pretty much.
He'll bring you over. Tell us. We'll make a motion. He's kissed the kitchen where we eat. This is mine and Kav's room, and he'll take you to this door right here, which is Cersei's room. So
Investigate.
investigation.
There we go.
Oh wait,
Oh,
that is actually a roll I can make.
oh, apparently that's a female model. Okay, whatever. It works.
We'll pretend.
Okay, yep.
Or
Yeah.
maybe they're, trans. Who the fuck cares? I don't judge.
I mean, I probably don't find very much, if I find anything.
Your perspective is a little too high.
Yeah.
You see a really small room that looks like it's for a child.
I rolled a 16 when I first came in. I wanted to let you focus on Sig though. Do you want me to reroll?
No, that's fine. Let me check my notes. So you're at a better height to explore this room.
That's fair.
I'm a little squeezed.
You're finding that the building it's as wide as you're used to, but it's not as tall, which gives you the impression that they probably have some dwarves that come through here
Mhm.
to help out with chores and whatnot. But Sven, you find
Lucky.
Lucky. Sorry. Lucky.
That's okay.
You find books. You find some very basic like makeup, you find clothes, you find her shoes, which are still next to her bed.
Mhm.
Which means they're not on her feet.
Her windows open, let in the morning air.
It's open.
The window's open.
This room, right?
Yep.
Can I specifically check out that window? Like, has it been used a lot? Does it seem like there's travel? Is it possible she snuck out? Or maybe somebody grabbed her? Like, does it look like there's any wear and tear or travel signs from the window? I'll do another roll if I have to.
Yeah, do a roll specifically for the window.
Specifically for the window, do I have anything that can help me with that? Let me check. I don't think I do, because we're not in combat.
You passively see a grandpa just wandering around.
No, I'm just rolling. Just roll it.
Roll it.
Just roll it. That would be a 15 on specifically the window.
So you're looking at the window, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of wear and tear, especially on the windowsill where you would expect some like marks or something if she snuck out. And you tug on the shutter to sort of pull it closed, see how much noise it makes, and there's a really loud and rusty scream. You get the feeling that these are left open most of the time.
They're left open. Okay. So, yeah, passively, I see Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa! You find anything?
Unfortunately, no.
Hmm.
May I use detect magic?
Ooh.
Sure. What's the range on that?
30 feet.
Okay.
I'll
Where are
probably
you
go-
using it from?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I might get closer to the window. Just because I see 2 windows. So I might be able to judge something. I don't
Why
know.
is my brain the worst?
I don't know. What did you do?
Nothing.
You can't say that and then say nothing.
Hey,
Every time someone mentions the window, my brain goes, to the window! To the wall!
Oh.
Well, you can probably see Sven through this window, so
Hey, what was his name
Lucky.
again? What was his name?
Tell us.
Ellis? Ellis?
tell us, yes.
Hey, tell us, you got a picture, portrait, anything that kind of gets me an idea of what she looks like?
I don't have any pictures. No. Stands about this tall, and he motions, so like she's about half a foot shorter than him.
Yeah, yep.
Has really light green hair, like fresh spring grass. Bright blue eyes.
All right. It's probably not gonna work, but I'll give it a shot. Let's see here. Where the fuck did I put it? Pull out a piece of copper wire, and I will just hold it out, and I will whisper into it. Are you here? What was her name again?
Sarcy.
Zarcy. Can you hear me? And I will basically turn around 360, and I will continuously cast message from where I am all the way around me, and it's 120 foot range. So if she is within 120 feet of me, even through solid objects, she'll get the message.
Hey, how far is
So, wow. 120 feet's a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
that made 24 inches.
the whole board. Oh, right, yeah. Divided by 5. So 20. Yes, 25. 25.
You don't get a response.
Okay. Well, not here anyways. All right. Well, I'll periodically keep trying that throughout the grounds. You see anything up there, Julian?
The ceiling.
So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep casting message everywhere in this house.
Fern,
Yes.
you're about to. You feel your speak with plants is about to run out. But as you get closer to the window, you hear this soft, like,
Excuse me? Can I, like, pinpoint where that is?
it's coming from inside the room somewhere. And it's just cackling to itself.
It's not sketchy as fuck or anything.
Fern is going to, like, squeeze a little, look through the window.
Put his head through the window.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you hear me? Oh my god!
It's coming from this general area over here.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Do I
you
see
guys.
anything?
Not from your vantage. Well, make a perception check.
Uh, 14.
If you had to guess, it's either coming from behind this dresser or from, like, under the bed. Because you can't see it.
Something wrong, big guy?
Is there a plant in here?
I kind of looked to tell us.
Drugs.
It was probably in here.
Yeah, he's probably watching you guys go through his daughter's room.
Yeah.
Drugs.
That's fair.
Bird will, like, struggle, but, like, point in the direction that he means.
Alright, I will investigate that area, and since they're helping, can I get advantage?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent. Yes. Drugs.
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 Drugs?
Drugs? Ooh, that would be a 17.
Yeah. Under the bed, you do find.
Right here? Here? Right under here?
Think so.
Alright, I look.
So, there's a small wooden box. It's probably about 10 inches by 4 inches, so it's long. And there's dark reddish violet mold growing out of it, and it's spread across the floor.
Ew.
Let me see that, please.
If you want to,
Yeah.
if you want to identify it, please roll a nature check.
Okay.
Ooh.
I assume that they're, like, holding it for me to see. I rolled terribly nonetheless. Wait, no, oh, no, never mind. I read.
3 was me.
Okay, yeah, I rolled with my
I'm
nature check.
Rolling like shit.
19.
You rolled a 19?
I got a 19, because I rolled 16 and then I have +3 to nature.
Very nice.
Lucky, you're able to make this check too.
Oh, okay.
Julian is too
Julian
busy
just-
looking at the ceiling.
Julian's just out of
14.
his depth.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Lucky and Fern, you have heard of this. You haven't really seen it for yourself, which for you, Lucky, is weird, because it grows on the edge of Feywilds.
Holy shit, this ain't what I think it is it? Do I know what it's called?
Shalspore.
Shalspore?
Yep.
This fucking Shalspore.
By the looks of it, yes.
What would it
Although
be
I've
doing
never
here?
seen it. Well.
You see Tellius's face goes really hard and, like, disappointed.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, even I'm curious.
He knows
Just-
something.
Disappointed father face.
Let's see.
I only get an 8.
I got a 21!
Ooh, nice.
Grandpa can tell something's wrong.
Yeah,
Grandpa wants to know. Grandpa is concerned of child.
Just this disappointed grandpa face hanging through the window.
Hands down, Grandpa's one of the best characters I've made.
I rolled an 18. I
Nice.
got a decent roll
Yay!
God.
for the first time
You
tonight.
you have been snapped out of the ceiling. Your attention has been drawn.
Whoosh.
So, DM, what do we sense from the disappointed dad look?
Disappointed. You get very disappointed, Dad. Look. And
Well,
he
he's
seems
going to get a very
conflicted.
disappointed grandpa look.
You get the sense that he's conflicted and disappointed, and he's not really sure what to make of this because he doesn't think that she would have this in her room, so he's not sure if it is hers.
You know,
So he's
Where
very
did you get this?
conflicted and unsure about what this is doing in her room.
yeah, my thoughts exactly, Julian. Where the fuck? How do you know what this is? I can see it on your
Oh.
fucking face.
That was completely out of character.
Oh, was it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Julian missed out on knowing what it was. So.
Yeah, but you still rolled well on the insight check.
No, yeah.
So while you might not know what it is, he knows what it is, and you can tell that he knows what it is.
I know that you know.
Right.
You
All
seem
right.
conflicted about this.
Yeah, there's
which
more to the
is
story.
Understandable.
You're not telling us everything.
Well,
Julian, you're from here. You know anything about this guy?
why are you asking about me?
Cause I don't fucking trust you. I don't know you. Like I said, for all I know, you could have something to do with this, and you're just trying to make it look like you don't. I don't know you. We're gonna try to help you the best I can, but you are not off the suspect list.
He huffs and crosses his arms and looks at you, but he can't argue.
How much time left do I have on my speaker with plants?
Right?
It's
Yeah.
run out at this point.
Oh no. You can cast it.
It's been more than 10 minutes at this point.
May I see the plant? The mold. The shale. What is it called?
Shell spore.
Was it on
Shells
in a
for it.
box or?
It's in a box, but it's also like growing outside of the box, so it's like overflowing at this point.
So I will hand the box over to you. Is this stuff
It's a
poisonous?
fuzzy
Do I?
box.
Yeah. Do I know anything? Like, is this gonna have any adverse effects breathing it in or anything like that?
Make a medicine check.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, I'm good at that.
I'm not good at that.
Trying to scroll to find where my medicine. Oh, there it is.
18. Holy shit.
Natural 20 and plus 3.
Okay. Did Tia, did you roll?
I did not.
Nice.
Okay. So, well,
1d3.
yeah,
Holy
you all get it. You all get it.
I
So,
get a
well,
+6 to medicine.
Holy shit!
cleric. So, while none of you have really, like, encountered this before, you've heard about it. While it's still raw like this, ingesting or inhaling it can make one feel warm and whimsical. Which can be interesting in the Feywilds. But there are some people who will refine it into something more potent and illicit.
Drugs.
But
Drugs.
with that rule, you guys also know it doesn't survive very long outside of Feywilds, so it has to have some sort of magic nearby.
So I'm gonna scrape a lot of this off, and I'm going to put it into a small, like, mason jar into my backpack.
So it doesn't survive very far away from Feywilds. Can I? Feywilds is magical, right?
Yes.
Can I
Very
roll a
much.
history check based on my knowledge about kind of my organization and stuff? Like, if there's any presence of similar factions in this area?
Sure. What were you asking, Sig?
How far? I don't know if this would be in character or out of character. Would, like, this be on, say, the edge of a Feywild? Like, what is the, like, depths of a Feywild and then its most outer regions?
It really depends on the Feywild, because a Feywild is essentially a breach into the ethereal plane, so it distorts the material plane around it. So depending on how big that breach is how far it spreads. But there aren't any Feywilds near here, and if there were, you'd be seeing the effect.
So it's weird that this is not dead.
Very much so.
And it seems like it's thriving.
Yeah, it's growing. Lucky, as you're scraping some of the shell spore off the box, you notice that there's a familiar symbol branded on the underside. It's strikingly similar to one on a medallion around the neck of a man who gave you of silver in a market many years ago.
I'm staring.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out a book. I'm gonna rip out a blank page from it. I'm gonna take out a piece of charcoal, and I'm going to etch it.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to turn around and show it to the halfling with a not amused face. The fuck is this?
I don't know. The fuck is that?
The fuck are you?
I'm gonna insight him again. If I...
Okay.
Yeah. Insight plus 119.
He genuinely has no idea what the symbol means. Julian, now that Lucky has brought it to your attention, you've seen that mark before.
Have I?
You have. There's a wandering tailor that comes through here that sometimes has small boxes with that mark on it.
Oh, jeez. Julie just gotta look at it for a minute.
Yep.
Is this? Can I say that I would be familiar enough with that to not need to try and roll to see if I remember?
Yeah.
I won't necessarily know what it is.
Well, you don't know what it is. You don't know what it means. You've seen it before,
Mhm.
and there's sometimes cargo that comes in and out of town with that mark.
Why
But
do you?
specifically, you've seen.
Yep. So why are you so upset by that?
Look, I can't get into it right now. I don't know you, but let's just say one of the reasons I'm here. This could be a sign I'm on the right path.
Well, that symbol, you'll see it a lot around here.
Excuse me.
Cargo coming off the ships.
Or going on to the ship.
Did I just
or going on
blatantly miss that on the way here?
There wasn't any on the way there.
Oh. Shit. Nothing on the ship I came in with. Alright. Alright. Alright, we'll put a pin on that one. I just hope that your daughter's not wrapped up into any shit like this, because this is beginning to seem a little more than meets the eyes. Yeah. Transformers, I get it. Fucking laugh it up.
Fern,
Yes.
I'll give you an option of investigation, perception, or survival to see if you notice anything nearby. If you are stuck outside.
I am stuck outside. What'd you say? Perception?
Either investigation, perception, or survival, depending on which is better.
Survival.
Okay.
Uh, 12.
You kind of have to step back and straighten up because it's a little uncomfortable being hunched over like that through the window.
It really is. It really
And
is.
as you're looking down, you see that there's signs that someone had actually climbed through the window and was walking, skipping maybe? You're not sure. Over in the grass.
I'm going to follow this path. I am intrigued.
Hey,
Where does it lead me to?
Grandpa, where you going? Hey, where you go?
There's a path if you wish to join me.
I hop out the window.
I mean, sure, why not?
Julian climbs out the
Julian's just
tiny
around
window.
for the ride.
Yep.
Squeezing through the... I love it. Oh, that's a great mental image. What is the halfling doing?
He
Beginning to regret hiring us.
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Regretting his life choices.
But he is genuinely worried about his daughter, so
Right.
he's rolling. You know what? They haven't asked for money, so.
That's true.
And he is something of a businessman, so, you know.
By the way, you're on the ruler right now. Press F1 if you want to change.
Okay. I was wondering why. So, I'm actually going to use the draw tool.
Oh,
Ooh.
So,
fancy.
the trail goes over here, and up here, then it like loops around.
What the oh, like they were skipping.
Skipping or dancing along, and it loops around. This is a windmill. I didn't feel like making
Didn't feel like doing that.
I didn't feel like doing that. And you guys will follow it around here,
Rips,
and then it hits the road.
what are you doing?
Like, you just see Fern just following this entire path, and then it leads to here. And that's where it ends.
That, as from what you can tell, that's where it ends. It looks like there has been recent activity on this road that kind of muddles any other signs that she was here.
If the bushes lied to me, I will smack them.
Wait, what'd you say?
He said that if the bushes lied to him, he'll smack them.
Okay, I was being rhetorical, but thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Anytime.
Can I now finally use my detect magic?
Sure. Do you guys still have the box, or did you leave that in the room?
Oh, I took that box with me.
Okay.
I mean, that is definitely going to be magical.
Oh shit.
Fair enough.
Time to reveal everybody. What you got, guys?
So,
Shock. Oh, I'm a cleric.
detect magic. The shell spore is magical because it is a Feywild.
How do you spell
Plant.
that, by the way?
Feywild?
No, Shalspore.
No.
S-H-A-L spore.
H-A-L spore. Okay.
The box itself is entirely mundane. So the box itself is not the magical source keeping the shell spore alive. But other than the shell spore itself, you do get magic from Lucky's earring.
Not
But
helpful.
nope.
Magically delicious. I'm sorry. I'm in a very special place tonight.
That's
and
okay.
okay.
I like it. I'm not sure if my swords would give off a glow as
No,
well.
the swords wouldn't give off an aura, but your earring definitely
yeah,
would.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
though, Fern,
Mhm.
your attention drawn to it by the detect magic, you recognize that feather.
Oh.
Small pearlescent feather that almost seems to glow by itself.
As part of the earring?
Yep.
Yeah, it's got 3 feathers. 2 of them are just regular feathers, and then there's a pearl one underneath.
He's not very interested in that. He's wondering if there would be any, like, residue magic in the area regarding to, like, a spell.
Nope.
Lots of put a
No?
pin on this thing's going on.
Yep.
hmm
God.
Well, it's just we're gonna come back to that later.
Yep. But yeah, the trail ends here.
So what now? What do we do? Kind of looking at Gramps for answers.
I'm uncertain. I mean, I could try to talk to this thing. Shakes the box so gently, but I don't think it would really give us answers.
I want to know why it's still growing.
As do I.
But you know what this shit is. Do you know anything about this? The Julian.
Probably not.
You wouldn't know anything specifically about anyone trading shells for.
Mhm.
What you would know is that there is a general store in town that sometimes will take in the cargo or send it out, but you don't
Okay.
know.
Oh, I don't know if you know what this stuff is, but it usually only grows on like the borders of the Feywilds, and if it gets too far away, well, it's just gonna wilt and die. So that either tells me there's a Feywild in the area, which I have no idea. I've never been here before,
I don't know.
or there's something that's allowing this thing to grow.
Which could just be a fae.
I mean, that's
Right.
fair, but
Well, there is a store in town that does take in some of the cargo that has that symbol on it, so.
We could investigate it.
so you were saying that you can talk to these plants, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's anything like what I can do, but does it expend your power? Do you feel a little drained after doing stuff like that?
Yes.
How often can you do that? Like, is it too much to ask you to do it again?
I could do it one more time.
Like-
And then I might need to take a sleep.
Oh, I ain't tired yet, personally. Why don't we?
Yeah, it's still really early in the morning. Like, it's still dawn. You guys were woken up really early by the yelling.
All right, let's reserve that as a last resort thing. Then, why don't you lead us to the shop, Julian? Well, maybe we can find something there.
Okie dokie. How do I
And
go
off we
back
go.
to town?
Oh, I didn't put it back. I'm sorry. That's one
You
thing
didn't
I
hit
forgot
the
to do. You should be able to cycle through it though. If you hit the next globe,
Ah, okay.
yeah, the globe will go through anything that you've already loaded this session, and then
Hey,
you
here's
can
our
just
old
go back.
tokens.
Yep, it's the same table because it's the same setting.
Oh,
So all
Oh,
all those maps are
oh
still
no,
programmed
we
in.
lost a dragonborn.
What? No,
His token is now. Oh,
Arjan.
no.
Oh, that's because it's the DM zone.
Oh, nice. Well, I just tossed them in there. They'll be
Nice.
fine.
Rip myth.
Okay.
He did die, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys
But he
come-
wanted to, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. It was
Yeah,
fun.
it's fine.
Good for the story. All right, so we're.
By the way, this setting is a little grimdark at sometimes, so you might die. Warning
Okay.
you now.
I took
Have a
note in
backup
making that
character.
boss
have a
fight.
backup character. Always have a backup character.
Always.
All right, so where are we?
Somewhere.
So you come up to this shop, and it looks like at some point it was like a small stone tower, but or at least a small stone building, but there's been a wooden second floor and a third floor built on top of it, which looks very kind of haphazard. There's a stone staircase that goes up to the actual entryway. Do-do-do-do. And if you try the door, they're closed due to the hour.
Right, because it's early.
It is early. It is very early.
I guess we have to wait. Or do you
Yep.
guys want to do it the more fun route?
Explain.
We bust in. We snoop around.
Okay. You see Fern walk up to the door.
What about you,
Oh,
Toots?
no.
You have a reputation around here.
I mean, I'd rather not.
Fern looks back.
Well, I'm game for either. Like, I want answers here. Like, I'm personally invested now. But I also don't want to fuck anyone over. So if you wanna play nice, we'll play nice.
Exactly how early are we talking?
It's probably the equivalent of like 6:30 in the morning.
Wow,
You
so we
know,
woke up early.
You woke up early,
Yeah.
but you also went to bed early, so.
Right.
Are there any? Hold on. I need to look up a list.
Me, a morning person, giggling quietly over 6:30 being early.
I woke up at 5 p.m.
Are there any
I
holes
woke
in the
up 12
building
hours
or
before
anything
that.
up top?
There are some like cracks in the wood that like I said, the wooden section looks very kind of haphazard and not very well put together.
Mm-hmm.
So there's cracks, there's knots that have fallen out of the wood planks, there's...
But would there be like a hole?
How big?
Something that a bird could fit through?
A really small bird, maybe. Like a sparrow.
Can I? That's my question. Can I use?
Are you able to shapeshift?
I don't think you have flying unlocked
No.
yet.
No, that's what I'm trying to find out. You can actually.
But there are other ways to get into cracks in the walls. Things that can crawl up walls and whatnot.
But the question is, do you guys want to go in now, or do you want to wait?
Well, I'm talking to Julia, and I'm looking back at Gramps. But I mean, honestly, if you just do it, it's good. That
I
is
do
your
not
call.
mind waiting if we want to wait, because I would just try to like investigate more of this shell spore. In the meantime.
I mean, we could snoop around outside. That's not illegal. They can't tell us not to poke around on the outside.
That is fair.
Alright, like,
I'm fine with that.
Let's do that.
and if they happen to have left the window open, that's their own damn fault. I ain't going in. But my eyes will. Metaphorically speaking. Right.
The first floor of this building is, again, made of stone. It's a bit sturdier than the upper floors. Fern, you do find that there are mushrooms growing into shady spots over here. As you go around.
Mycelium.
There is a door going into the stone section here.
Mushroom friends.
And it looks like anything going in there is probably cargo.
Grandpa may be slightly distracted for the mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
I'm gonna pull out while Gramps is patrolling the area. I'm going to pull out the wire again, and I'm going to just shoot in the dark, see if I can get anything for the little girl. Can you hear me? Are you there? Hey, we're trying to help you. You can hear me, respond. Nothing.
No response.
You got any ideas? Looking at Julian.
Probably nothing useful.
Alright, well, you said you kind of frequent the area. You know anything about this family at all?
You said I did, right, Kaz?
Yep, you do know about the Halfling family.
Now that we're not in earshot, friggin'...
What do I know about them?
So, Telestefan is a, like you said, he pretty much owns the farm. Is a
Okay.
good man to work for. Fair and honest. His daughter is very cheerful and friendly. His husband works at the tavern as a bartender. Sometimes he's a waiter, and you know that Cav is the one who brought Fern water the night before. And they're pretty much pillars of the town, except for the fact that there are rumors that Tellus and Cav have been fighting.
Huh.
So it's a little bit of scandal in this sleepy town, but nobody wants to outright say it because there might be jobs on the line for some of the people here.
Okay. Well, Julian's gonna just relay all of that
Relay all
information.
that. All right.
Yep.
So, gee, that's a lot to unpack. That's like 3 different routes we could go down here. All right, now something's up with the Fae. There's got to be Fae involved. Is it? All right. Now, when you said that the kid was like, very cheerful and playful and skippity doo dah skippity day, like, what are we talking here? Like, if a fucking Fae comes up to her and promises a great time in the forest, is she gonna go follow?
Is that something I would know?
I'm trying to think here of how much you would know. You wouldn't know Sarcy that well. I mean, she seems like a reasonable enough young halfling to not be a complete idiot. But if there's magic involved,
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, Fae involves pretty much anything's possible.
Right. Alright, well, guess we just wait for Gramps. While I start kind of going around, see if they're just at a glance, see if there are any open windows.
not on the first floor.
Yeah, that's what I figured. On the second floor?
There's no open windows. They have some curtains drawn across them. But again, there's cracks and holes in the wood where it's just kind of not staying together.
Yeah, I better not. Yo, Gramps, you find anything yet? They'll just kind of
Only
lean up against
mushrooms.
one of the posts and. I'm just gonna
That's
wait.
literally what he says. Only mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Are they the fun kind, at least?
I do not believe so. But they make me happy nonetheless.
Fair enough. All right. So yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna lean up against the post and wait for the place to open, and I'll just act like I'm a really anticipating customer.
You guys gonna wait with him?
Casual. Yeah, why not?
Alright. Well, come about 8 o'clock, you'd guess. The door opens up and there's a gnome woman that peeks out. And she props the door open, and the shop is now open for business.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna waltz myself right in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, I like this place. This is cool. I didn't really get a chance to look at these.
Yeah.
Grabs Julian.
Yoink.
Was that necessary?
I think they just meant that mini.
Yeah. I just yoinked your mini.
Was that necessary?
So, yeah. Behind the bar, you will see... Julian, you recognize Kishi. She's a gnome woman. She's really kind of pale, always looks a little sick, but she's always got a smile for you. You've offered to heal her before, or at least tend to whatever the medical issue is, but it's just a chronic. My brain forgot words.
Ailment?
Ailment, that one, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That she's been dealing with for many, many years now. You see there's a ladder that goes upstairs, probably to where she sleeps. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And there are shelves with bottles and potions and food and just tools, an assortment of just whatever people might need.
Julian's just gonna look around, see if he can see anything with the little symbol thing on it.
Make a perception roll.
Boop a doo boop. Ba-doo boo, ba-doo boo, boo boo boo. Why are you like this? Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, come on. Fix yourself. Thank you.
You don't see anything in this area with that symbol on it, no.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like she has a lot of cargo kept up here. Everything's unpacked and out for display.
Oh shit, my perception's actually really good.
So what exactly do they sell? Is it mostly potions and stuff like we're seeing, or like a
No,
general
it's
goods?
General assortment. There's potions on the top shelf, and then there's like tools. There's some dried jerky. There's books. There's not literature. There's pens and ink. There's even some rugs rolled up and tied up and to be sold, and it's just anything that they get in from the ships. They sell.
Hmm. And I'm sorry, I was resizing my character. Did you say that Julian did find some of the markings or did not?
No, he did not find any markings because most of the stuff up here has been taken out of the crates and the cargo containers to be on display for customers.
Hey, so you got some good goods here. Where do you get your stuff from?
Oh, I get them from everywhere.
Yeah? Do you know anything about this merchant in particular? I'm gonna take the etching and slide it forward.
She is going to just shrug.
Insight check.
Okay.
Oh, 3. Someone else better at insight in our party?
Let me try. Let me try.
I don't think I'm much better.
Because I have a +1.
I think I also have a
that would
+1.
be a 15. Wait. No. Hold.
That's
What?
a nat
Why did it-
20.
No, you
matter.
rolled at the same time that I did, and we
Oh.
both got a nat 20.
Well, my insight has a +3, so.
So yeah, it would go over their deception. What is do they have more than a +3?
Yep.
Ah, son of a
fuck.
bitch.
She shrugs. Oh. I see it on some of the cargo that comes in, but it doesn't mean anything to me.
And we're not sure if she actually rolled persuasion or deception.
Yep.
So, fucking. Furiously hop
Angry
around
bunny.
the store. No.
Angry bun.
Is there an upstairs or anything like that?
There is an upstairs. You see a ladder going up there.
But it's a ladder, so it's
It's a ladder.
probably not somewhere his customer should go.
Nope. The ladder is behind the counter as
I'll
well.
take a mental note of that. Lots of rugs.
Lots of rugs, yes.
Is there anything suspicious about that, or?
Well, you did see from the outside that there is technically a downstairs, but you don't see a way to get down there. But you can also tell just by walking in that the floors are really rough. So.
Oh, so it's probably just to keep the floors not like, yeah.
Yeah, it's both to protect the floors and your feet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Tease.
So, is there anything I can help you with?
Do they sell anything that's good? Do they actually? No, we don't have enough money for potions. Nah, I guess I'm shit out of ideas. Nice store. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I guess I leave. Yeah.
Julian's gonna look around a little bit more, and then before he heads out.
Dang.
Okay.
Can I use a perception check to see if I find anything?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave the store, and I'm
22.
Okay.
gonna walk. You said that can I see, like, is there anything inside? Is there like a crack or anything on the outside of the building that I could see inside?
On the first floor?
Yeah, like downstairs.
No, there's
There's
it's solid stone. There might be a little crack underneath the door where it's kind of worn out the ground beneath it, but
okay. I scoop myself right down underneath to kind of see if I can see anything under that door. Can I like see the floor? Can I see like a rug? Anything?
so first, Fern, looking around, you find that there's some mold growing in some of the corners. Probably where the wind has taken in a little too much of the sea air. And there's a rug over here. This rug over here looks like it's been rolled up and back a couple times.
Do you mean Julian? Because it was Julian who was looking around.
No, Fern
No,
rolled.
I left. I didn't do
Oh.
I didn't do a roll.
Yep, Fern rolled.
Oh.
So
Must
this
have turned
edge of the rug has been moved quite often.
I'll keep that in mind.
So did you roll a perception, Van?
Oh, me? Lucky.
Lucky.
Keep doing
I
that.
keep doing that.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
bad about the thing.
About the thing. It's okay.
Bunny.
Yes, I will roll. That'd be a 10.
It's dark and it smells kind of mildewy.
All right. Is there any light at all that I can see the floor or anything?
You see, it looks like stone,
Yep.
but there's not a light on inside. So
But I
the
can
lights-
I can see the stone on the inside.
yes.
I'm going to Misty Step inside.
Okay. You misty step inside. It is dark.
You
It
are
is
likely to
kind of
be
cold
eaten
and
by a
damp.
grue.
Okay, I'm going to.
Does anyone see you do this?
I'm on the outside.
I know, but Julian left as well. I don't know if he was following you or.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
That's a very good
That's
question.
a very good question.
Oh, let's see if I notice anything. Julian's been shit about perceiving anything today.
It would be my passive stealth because I did not say I was being stealthy about this.
What is your passive stealth?
My passive stealth is 13.
So wait, it would be a what perception?
It would be perception, yes.
So that's an 18.
Yeah.
Julian, you see Lucky kneeling down and squinting under the door, and then he just turns into mist and like underneath it.
Julian's like, but why though?
Don't worry, Fern's gonna do something too that is
Oh
probably
no!
Oh no, what is Fern doing?
Fern walks up and he's looking to see if there's any more wares behind there, just to like fake it, and he's just going to casually use deafness/blindness.
You're gonna what?
Deafness/blindness.
Oh no.
Yeah, on the poor gnome lady.
Oh my god!
Grandpa is rude.
Holy shit!
Grandpa is rude.
She has to pass a con save.
Grandpa wants to find this kid.
Grandpa is very, very protective of children. She fails. She is now blind because it is my choice of whether she is blind or deaf.
Oh my god.
And then he's just going to whack her unconscious with his staff.
Jesus.
Okay. You roll an attack, you have advantage.
What is the attack? I don't know what the dice is.
Die
20.
20.
Die 20.
Roll 2 of them.
I'm kind of in love with Grandpa.
I mean, I am
Grandpa is
too.
savage.
I am
Grandpa
gonna-
is nice, but Grandpa is savage. I didn't roll very well.
No, that was not a good
No.
roll at all.
No, it wasn't.
Can I
She
use it right
slams
against
her
her?
hands on the counter and like leans down just as your staff goes. It's like, oh,
Whiffed it.
what? Why is it so dark?
Are you alright?
I can't see.
Oh,
I'm going to go for another attack. Bonk her.
Why?
Because I'm going to bonk her unconscious. Oh. I don't know if I should have rolled twice again.
Yeah, you should have. She's still blind. Okay, that one hits. That one hits.
Just, it'll be okay.
Clonk. And she just falls unconscious. She's out like a light.
Ferd will casually go around. Pull, like, if there's a blanket nearby, put a blanket over her. Roll up the rug. And what's under the rug?
There is a not terribly well hidden trapdoor.
Going to fucking go through it.
And you have a little bit of trouble with the trapdoor because it is made for someone smaller than you.
That is fine.
And the ladder is like leaning against the wall and it's not.
I'm not even going to use the ladder.
Okay, you're just jumping. We're
I'm
we're
just
cool.
going.
Just going.
You-
Good.
And not even coming to get us first, just
Nope.
So
going for it.
if
Okay.
there's a bar on the other side, I'm going to open it and try to get the door open.
Yeah, the it's easily open from
Yeah,
the
so-
inside. It's
Fern will make sure to like reach up with his staff and kind of just like close the fucking trapdoor.
And so I pushed the door open. I'm just gonna peek to see if I do see Julian, if Julian did follow me.
I mean, might as well.
So I open up the door. It's like, hey, we tried it your way. You coming or what?
Yes.
He comes in. I'm gonna take out my scimitar, and it's going to emit a 60-foot light.
Okay. You guys find a very worn down stone area. It's full of cargo and boxes, and it smells of damp and mildew and salt. And there's some alchemical contraptions on the tables.
I feel like Julia's just gonna be perpetually disappointed at us throughout this game.
The problem is that, like, he really has no leg to stand on. Not that you know this yet, but
I really don't.
he has no leg to stand on.
Disappointed at elf noises.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna look around. Do either of you have a means of lighting up your vicinity, or you need some help?
I am blind.
Shh.
Just I cannot
I take
see.
out my other scimitar, which lights up, and I hand it to you.
Thank you.
I expect that back, of course.
Of course.
You able to do something for yourself there?
Perhaps
There's
not
a-
the wisest course of action, but yes.
There's a ball that just lights up in Julian's hand because he casts light.
Well, that works. All right.
And now the entire room's lit up.
When I make sure that door's closed. Hey, did anyone lock the door upstairs?
No, the
No,
door was
but
still
we-
wide
I
open.
will be right back. And I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to lock the door, and I'm going to put the close sign on.
Please hide the rug. Like, try to put the rug back too, if you possibly can.
Yeah. I'll do that. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to basically cover up our tracks.
Yup.
Okay.
meanwhile, Grandpa is savage.
I'm also gonna check on the barkeep. I assume I see it right when I go up because it's right there. Not the barkeep, yeah, shopkeep.
She's passed out.
All right.
She,
Is she like out? She's not getting up anytime soon.
from
The second
make a
time I
medicine
rolled
check.
it.
Make a medicine check. Ooh.
Make it. Oh
Wow.
god.
How do I keep doing this? I don't do the medicine thing.
Nope.
I do.
Wow, I rolled well.
It does not look like she is getting up anytime remotely soon.
So I will do everything that I said. I will try to make it look like, everything's normal. Maybe she just tripped and fell. And I'm gonna go back downstairs and I'm gonna be like, holy shit, Gramps, you are savage.
I told you that it was not very pleasant.
I suppose not. All right, well let's see what we can find here. And I'm gonna start snooping around.
Same.
Do none of us have dark vision?
I do.
Oh, nice.
I have no idea.
I am an elf.
Do I have dark vision? I don't know.
I am a straight up elf. I have dark vision.
That's definitely useful.
You.
No, I don't. Nice.
Yep, Julian's the only one with dark vision.
But that's okay because she can cast light.
Yep.
In fact, you said it's a 60-foot light?
I think the light spell is 20.
Because mine is dim light. I'm pretty sure. I
Let
think yours is
me
bright light, which will be way
Look.
better for us.
let me look at the details. You touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Ah, that's excellent. Okay, yeah, mine's 15 and 15.
Yep.
So
Mine's
we each
20
have
and
our
20.
own. We basically all have our own torch. Awesome. Cool.
Right.
Yep.
All right. So
So,
shit, what did I
Lucky
roll?
made his roll. You guys want to roll a investigation?
Investigation
Mine
Nation.
is just a flat 13.
Oh, what was my investigation? Was it a +1?
I got
I
a
think it
22.
was. Yeah, I don't find shit. I roll a
I
7.
don't find shit.
Yep.
So, Fern, you find. Sorry. You find a couple crates that look like they've been recently dug into. And there's a lot of herbs and plants that you're not entirely familiar with. Which means they were imported from somewhere else. Sorry.
I'm gonna stuff some of these into my herbalism kit.
Yeah.
Because who knows if they'll come in handy or not.
You do find one of the crates that has the same symbol on it. Sven, you find this symbol. Lucky. You wrote all of your information,
It's Sven. I know.
and now it's fucking with me.
It's Lucky, though.
Lucky.
That's okay.
At least half of these crates in here have that symbol, or have something in it that has that symbol in it.
Oh, jeez. Someone wasn't exactly being honest to us. As I shine, like, the blade right over the symbol and kind of say it loud enough to get your guys' attention.
Julian's gonna look over.
Indeed.
So, do I find any incriminating evidence, or is it just the symbol? Did we knock out somebody for no reason?
Well, as you're going through it, you don't find any shell spore, but you do find some items that are questionable.
Like illicit?
Not so much illicit, it's frowned upon, maybe. And there are certainly some of the materials required to refine the shell spore.
Really? How would I know that?
There's another herb that they tend to mix with it to make it more stable and to preserve it. I don't have that information written up, so I can't remember off the top of my head.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I
Fine.
was just wondering how my character would come to that conclusion.
Right. Between the alchemy supplies, the herbs, some of the there's some books that you find in some of the crates, which are written in Sylvan, which you do know.
I do.
Me too.
Same.
Yep, you all read and write Sylvan.
Hey guys, this is written in Sylvan.
Julian just kind of looks over his shoulder. Why, so it is.
And there's it.
There's suddenly Fern.
You speak Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, small world. So do I.
And as you're going through some of the books, some of them are just like, one of them seems like a cookbook. One of them seems like a journal, maybe. And then there's one that it reads like absolute nonsense.
How so?
Like, when you say it's nonsense, does it feel like it might be, like, jumbled up, like maybe a cipher of some sort? Or we have to get a cipher to unlock it? Like, does it feel like it's encrypted? That's the first place my mind went.
Julian, you do get the sense that there is a message hidden within the nonsensical words.
Time to puzzle through some things. Or attempt to, rather.
Only Gramps here spoke Sylvan. We could triple shot this thing.
I do.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I am not. I speak many languages. Even though that I didn't get out very
Alright,
often.
you see, two's a coincidence. I'm okay with coincidences. 3? That's a little unnerving. But I'm gonna let it slide for now. Because we got more important matters. But I'm a little creeped out. And yeah, so we're gonna start reading through this. I'm gonna basically peek
We might not want to do this in the basement.
That's a fair enough that's a fair enough point. All right, let's shove it into a pack.
Julian's gonna take the gibberish.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Were there any other things that stood out?
No?
I'm gonna take the cookbook.
Okie dokie.
Maybe it has some foods that I will enjoy. Is there anything else that we find that's useful? Any, like, things that might help us in an arduous journey that might lie ahead of us?
You find what looks like 3 potions.
Nice.
You're not entirely sure what kind they are.
Julian, heads up. I'm gonna throw a potion at you.
Oh, that's a bad plan.
Oh, it's done. I already did it.
Okay, well, what am I?
Yeah, I guess that would be a dexterity.
A dex save?
Dex save?
I mean, I'm not horrible at those.
Zook, what have you done?
Yeah, throw it to the person who's been rolling like absolute garbage all night.
Oh my god.
So that's a whole 6.
Okay. You don't catch it.
No
And
shit.
Shit.
it slips from your hands and it like tangles in your what are you wearing, a robe?
Yeah.
It tangles in the robe and kind of rolls out onto the floor. So it didn't break, thankfully.
Well, that's good.
So it's kind of one of those ting ting where I got like I flinch a little bit. Ugh. Sorry. I hand the third one to Gramps. I forgot your character's name.
Fern.
Fern. I kind of like calling you Gramps though. It feels like my character would.
He literally is a grandpa. Like, I'm pretty sure somewhere in his character description I just put grandpa.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm not gonna like take time to investigate what the potions are right now. I'm just going to give one of them to each of us, and anything else that looks like it might help us, I'm gonna take. So you said there was 3 potions. Was there anything else at all?
There's some random tools. There's clothing. There's cloaks. There's just it's an odd assortment of whatever she sells up top.
Okay, yeah, I've got.
Bits and bobs.
So yeah, I don't need any of that stuff then. Okay,
Right.
I'm satisfied. Well, we should probably get the hell out of here. I know those that she's probably got a concussion. But we should probably get out of here. She's gonna start asking questions, and yeah, might be a good idea to not be around when she starts asking them.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
So I'll open up the door. I'm gonna take off.
Okay. So, as you all flee the building in the wee hours of the morning.
So where should we go? Are we talking? We go into one of our inn rooms, or we wanna get some foot covered, for some ground covered, while we figure out what's going on with this book.
I do not have a place to stay. Fern smiles.
You can buck with me. It's a little big for me anyways. Same goes for you, Julian, but I think I saw you going into a room.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're all set. You got this thing covered.
Time to spend all night studying a book.
Yeah, that's basically I think what we're probably gonna do is go back to one of their rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you all go back to the Salty Spigot, go to one of your rooms, and spend the better part of the day puzzling over these books written in Sylvan, and I think we will call it there for tonight.
That's
Oh yeah,
nice.
because it's 10.
Yeah, it is 10 o'clock. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking
This-
these
this-
characters.
This is like the most interactive character I've had.
I really like these characters. I think there's gonna be some good dynamics. But all right,
Yeah.
so we'll close the session there. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and until next time, toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.